Sometimes you do have to, law enforcement can be lazy. I'm going to go ahead and say it. As a former prosecutor, I have seen lazy law enforcement. Not all, but there are two, I think one is too many.
Willie D Live.
And another thing, I'm going to say it, man.
Go ahead and say it.
I think she needs to be investigated because she, I know you're not familiar with the case, but she accepted his death way too fast. He allegedly left his home, took an Uber, went a mile down the street, and checked in to a seedy motel.
Okay.
And offed himself. He left his mansion, his big ass house,
to go to motel.
a mile away to a seedy hotel.
Yeah.
And in LA and off himself. Now, before his death was reported, he was allegedly a happily married man. He loved his children. He and her used to do the dance videos and stuff, right?
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah, so they always together. The man's happy. He lights up rooms when he walks in.
Right.
He has no history of depression.
And they claimed he was depressed or something all of a sudden.
But all of a sudden, he offs himself.
Yeah.
And then within 24 hours, she puts a statement out saying that she accepts these findings. I'm not doing that.
No. This is what I'll say. And I have wrongful death clients, their family members. If the individual had been murdered by somebody else, I have literally walked clients through keeping our foot on the prosecution's neck. And if there is a rock that we felt was unturned, I could probably pull up several emails where I'm like, hey, I spoke with the family. They provided me with a recording of a conversation that they had from X. Can you guys go ahead and move forward and investigate it? I've documented it. I've recorded conversations with the prosecutor, the investigating officer, where we've gone in personal meetings. So I don't just do the civil side out of a courtesy because, again, those people turn into like family members. I have handheld families through the criminal process to make sure that people that may not have been suspects before are like, hey, you need to look at them. And here's why. Let me go ahead. And sometimes you do have to, law enforcement can be lazy. I'm going to go ahead and say it. As a former prosecutor, I have seen lazy law enforcement. Not all, but there are two, I think one is too many. And so I have assisted to make sure you turn over that rock and see what's underneath it. So that should have been done.
Well, I think you should reach out to Connie Boss Alexander.
Okay.
That is Twitch's mother's name.
Okay.
And that woman, I really, really love that woman because I like her grace.
Gotcha.
I like the way she moves. She's just such a regal woman.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I think she needs your help.
Well, she needs to give us a call. Yeah, let me say to Miss
You can't
Boss,
make the first call?
No, we tend not to. There's something called barratry, and I want to stay. I always err on the side of caution, stay far away from it.
Ms. Connie Boss Alexander, please reach out to Audia Jones. Yes. What is your contact?
713-714-6519.
Law Office of Audia Jones, PC.
Yes.
Listen, she is one of the best. Like, anytime there's a case like this, anything got to do with accidents and stuff like that, right. Even when it don't have to, she is such a gangster with it. I got to call her because, look, she's a fighter, and that's what I need. Anytime I hire a lawyer, I want a fighter. I don't want somebody to say, I don't know, well. Nah, I want a fighter. I want a killer, and that's the type of lawyer that Audia is, and that's why I rock with her.